to make for number 4. I have some tags, but I really wanted a little bit bigger one. So I think I'm going to do, I'm just going to do it by, well, kind of eyeball it a little. I mean, I have a, well, you probably can't see that. That's all right. It's more important that I see it. I'll do it up here. I'm thinking like 4. Well, if I start with 4, I can always, let me see if that, and then of course I would cut off the tips. It might be a little too long. I can always come back and cut that off. I'm wondering if I wanted it wider. No, and I think I do like that. The only problem is if I glue it together, remember I only temporarily bound this with an elastic. I mean, I can leave it like this forever. There's nothing wrong with it. But I also was considering giving myself the option to go back and bind it in later. If I glue this, at some point I'm going to have to rip that seam. If I do go back and take the pages apart and put them in bind them in an actual book. But I will cross that bridge when I get there. So yeah, I think I'm liking this. I think the spacing is, I think the width is wide enough. It didn't look like it, but I think it's just because it's so long. 8.5 inches now. I think I'm gonna have to decide that because I want to cut this down to where it leaves a border, maybe. Actually, that might not matter because it might only matter on that corner. Okay, well that works. That was an easy decision, wasn't it? Okay, so if I do here and here, I wanted to layer it, and I want it to make little pockets this way because I have some pretties that I want to put in. I want it to introduce a very subtle pink, and I actually have some pink, some very almost like a baby doll pink, or a, I don't know what kind of pink you'd call that. And I see a really bad shadow. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, I did decide to cut this down, this tag. I went ahead and cut it down to 6.5. And let's see, I think it's 4 by 6.5. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut 4 off of this, and then I can get a better idea of what I'm wanting to do. I found this pink, one of the pinks I was talking about. There was a couple of them that I was choosing from. See if I can do this without avalanching. The word I was looking for was like a blush. You know, kind of like a blush pink. And I don't really know that, actually that one might work better than that one. And that's if I use it at all. But I do have it, I found it, and it's a piece of one. So it looks good with it, but it's not, it might not be the look I'm looking for, if that makes sense. So what did I say? That was 6.5. I don't know why I didn't, well, 4 by 6 wouldn't have probably made me happy. Oof. This arm out. I think that arm is right at 6.5. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one down, even though I want it a hair shorter. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it at 6.5 just to, yeah. And then what am I doing? I'm not sure. That's the thing. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna tear it diagonally, kind of like this is. And I'm waiting until the end to cut the little side pieces. Haven't decided if I want that layer, then this layer. obviously I have a lot I can cut off of here. And I could do it, no I can't. I'll do it this way. I can see it in my head. Don't you hate that? See it in your head, but you just can't quite put it to... I don't think it has to be exactly... I'm going to do it here and see what happens. I'm trying to remember, it's just paper, right? Just paper. So I haven't decided if I want that. And that's why I wasn't worried about cutting it a little bit shorter, because I knew that, you know, I knew that either I was going to do this and this, or this on top, then this. So haven't decided which I like better, but I wanted them kind of diagonal layers so that I could have pockets and slip little things in. But I'm thinking I want that on the backing and then leave a little bit of that brown. You know what? That's not going to work though, is it? I've got to cut those little tabs. Darn it. Okay. Well, yeah. Don't think I need this, but no, I think I just need my scissors wherever they went. Here, scissors, scissors. I only have like 4 pair in here, so if I do that, and then I think I have to flip it like that and get it kind of there. I do not have my glasses in here. That would be help. Okay, I still did it wrong. I never can get those to look even. Well, I can sit here and keep whacking away at them all I want, but okay, so I need to cut this one down. At least sort of at the same, close-ish to the same angle. Okay, and then like that. I think that will work. Actually, that's not too bad like it is. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Now I might have a dilemma. Now what do I do? Huh. See, because here I was thinking that that was just going to be the backing. Well, I really like that edge. But what do I do? Okay, new plan. Redirecting, or do that and then use that as a pocket. Oh no, I already have. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay, I actually like this better than I thought I was going to like this. So that leaves me with a little itty bitty dilemma. Do I... Okay, I'll just have to cover it up. That was my original intention. See if I can tear this. I might have done too much of an angle. It's okay. I can dye more paper. I think I'm gonna try to fold it and find the bottom. Okay, so that's kind of the bottom. Kind of the bottom. I'm gonna have to cut this edge though, so it's not going to be a straight, it's going to be a straight edge, but let's see. If I take any more, nope, I don't like it. I do have another book page if I need it, so. The bottom of it might just have ruffles. What you think? I've got to move it over. I can't really afford to take any more off of it, or I'm not going to have the coverage here. Of course, I could leave that gap, and I could sit here for an hour trying to make this decision, but I'm going to try really hard not to. If I don't have a pocket, or if I choose to just make the bottom a pocket, though I don't really like that. That has a little bit of potential, because if I do that, then this, I have my two pockets, and I have my frayed edge that I liked, and I get that stain, and. What you think? I don't know if I like that stain on it now. Well, I could bring it down a little and have less of it. Okay, I think either way I'm going to glue this down so it quits moving, because I think that's a pretty good, there's a pretty good chance that that's going to stay there. The good news is we don't have to do anything to the background because it already was stained paper, or, you know, inked. I think I did it the other day, just doing a few of the pages like that. Just ahead of time so I didn't have to wait for them to dry. Nope. Good thing a glue stick gives you some wiggle room. Well, that's gonna have to be good enough. I apparently do not like the angle that I tore it at, but it's close enough. It's gonna have to do. I can, oof. Okay, leave it alone. Don't touch it. So, if I do that, I could just glue that and just have the one pocket, because I do kind of like those ruffles. What do you think? I'm afraid to cut any more of this off. I had, let me try one more time. I have plenty of book pages, and now that I know how long it really is, there, I got my ruffly edge. But I think I need to cut the edge, even though I already tore that. Okay, go back together. Let's see, I'm not gluing that yet. Do I have it together right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just not sure. I had the end result in my head. I just didn't have the process. I just didn't know which road to take to get there. Ugh. It was a bumpy road. Okay, I'm a gluing her. Do I leave a border on the bottom? or on the side rather, maybe a little one. Okay, this is a job for a very fine tip glue. Ah, that I left the thing off of. Dagnabbit. I don't even know where it is. I need one of those decorative tips. Oh, come on. Alright, oh, here it is. Boy, that means I left it off all day. I've been gone for a while. Okay. Okie dokie. So I'm going to glue right along that edge. I really need my glasses. And I think right about there. It doesn't have to be, I'm not going to really put that much in it. So if I don't have it, you know, I've got some wiggle room on the glue. But I did want a hair of that brown border. Let's see if I can make that happen on the bottom. You know what? I'm cutting from this side. You know, maybe it's harder to do this when you have a specific picture in mind of what you want something to look like. Rather than just winging it. I don't know. Okay. Well, got that. Put a little bit more here. I'm not going to put a big, you know, thing in the... It's not going to be real big. I mean, I might do something like that. Well, that just does fit. But I was thinking more like just having them in there, these like little, just something little, because I don't want to hide all of that. But just a little hidden journal spot, or I could even make a tag out of that or something. Anyway, that I'll figure out later. I was watching Creating with Jovi. I just recently found her channel. She's doing the Junk Journal January also. And one of the things that she said that I really liked was that she's doing this junk journal with keeping in mind that she wants to come back and actually use the journal as a journal after it's finished. So, and I really like that idea. I thought that was a really great idea because, you know, then it has a second use. It has another use. And so I really like that. I thought that was very creative. And so I might, you know, would do something sort of similar. Okay, so I could use these together another time down the road. Unless I do decide to put this back, but I don't know that I'm going to. I think I'm going to stick to something a little simpler because I'm still going to embellish it. And see, you're not going to see a lot of that anyway. Oh, I found the little piece of vellum. I don't know what. I guess I had drawn something or tried out some watercolor pencils or something on there. I have a couple of these to choose from. I think there's one in the middle. I don't know yet. I have a little bit of ribbon or this lace. I have, this is where that blush color came in mine. I got it. It's different color gauze, rolls of gauze. I got it from Hobby Lobby a while back. It's, I dyed this one. I think it was just a white. I dyed it blue when I was dyeing this other lace and this canvas. And I'm going to do some blue papers soon too. So I'll see if I can video that. But I like the look, not this blue color, but that's what I'm doing with this. I thought this little bit of blush, it's just, it almost looks like a cream, but it's just a slight little, a hint of pink or blush pink. But if you just kind of do this, I love using this like an art journal or whatever, and that's kind of, this is almost kind of acting as an art journal to me, or you know, a little bit kind of combination between art journal and, yeah, this one's too small. I was trying to find, there was one in the middle somewhere, and I don't know where it is. This was the original decorated tag I had started with, but I may save that and use it for something down the road. Well, I don't know where my girls are. I had a variety of these I was looking through. And, oh, here was another little blush pink. Okay. No, I just have another little one. But I know that I had one. Oh, here she is. Let me move all these. I think I do want the little ballerina girl. And maybe that's why the blush color kind of spoke to me too, because like almost like a ballet slipper color, maybe. I want this to be really tattered. Just kind of pull it until you shape it the way you want it. Ooh. Okay. I made a bird's nest out of, or a rat's nest out of it now. And I have some flowers. These are Prima Company, Prima something. Little variety sizes of flowers. That's a neat, kind of a neat one. And somewhere I have like some really soft color sequins if I really got adventurous with this. I don't know, those might be too white. They're an off-white, but it might be too much. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know what to think. I was kind of thinking under her head at first. I kind of liked, almost like if I cut one in half. I don't even know if I have to cut it in half though, but I can. Let's see. I had a whole thing full of them. Huh. Okay, well, that kind of changes the dynamic of it a little, doesn't it? Not quite what I meant, but maybe it almost looks like the little feather hat. I don't know. Wasn't quite what I was going for. But does it make her look like a turkey? I don't know. Well, oh, those are definitely too big. Too big, too big, too big. These must be like magnolias or something. I was actually thinking here, and but we'll see. That one might be too small, too big. They kind of fit inside each other. I don't know if they're supposed to, you know, go with each other, but, and I'll have to find that little iridescent sequin. I might wait and add that touch later if I feel so inclined, but I'm not sure about this. She already has a hat on. So, unless I just kind of have it tucking out of here and make it look like flowers, but okay, I'm gonna set that aside and fumble with it later. Okay, I had some technical difficulties. So, I had to swap out and put up a different camera. That one kept getting my head in the shot, and so I'm having to edit that out, but I don't want to start over, so I'm going to see if I can pick up where I left off and keep going. I was fiddling around with this. I did find that vellum, a piece of vellum, so I'm going to see if I can I had drawn a face on it. Let's see. Well, see if I can get this in here. Pick this up a little bit. Maybe it'll come up. It's not big enough. Nope. Well, it worked on the outside. Okay, try this one. Well, that works. Okay, I think I like that better. I don't know if you can tell. Alright, back to her, and I found some sequins. Some itty bitty sequins. Wow, they're tiny. I don't know if you can see them or not. Might pick them up and put them on. Ooh. I don't think I have enough glasses for that. Okay. I'm gonna have to play with sequins later. Those are too tiny for not having glasses on. Okay. They're pretty though. Alrighty. Do we want some, let's see, do we want some lace? Let's see, behind her. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Let's cut it here. See what we have. What do you think? Trying to figure out where my camera is focusing. Okay. think it's focusing on his face. There we go. Adjust my light a little bit. There, how's that? That might be better. Okay. She's cute. Now, let's see, I still have to put that on here somewhere. Can go up there. I had, put all my passed away. Do you want it here? I don't know if you can read that. It says, put all my passed away. She was herself again. And then I need to put the hole in the top. And then I think she's good. I'll go back and add some sequins when I have better light in my glasses. What you think?